Hi guys, it's Joanna here again. Today's tutorial we are going to be making a very simple short with an elastic waistband. Let's get straight to the tutorial. So these are the materials I'll be using. I have my measuring tape here. I have a pair of scissors. Then I have about 1¼ yards of African print fabric and then a ruler. Let's get straight to it. So these are the measurements for the tutorial. Now, I'm going to be cutting the front part of the short first. So, I'm going to go ahead and fold the fabric like this by dividing the tie circumference into two. I'll divide the tie circumference by 2. Then I'll use that to fold the fabric. Now, after I've just used my eye to just fold it up, I'm going to retake the measurement to make sure it is accurate. So, as you can see, we need to push the fabric a bit to get the accurate measurement for the tie. Okay, so it's supposed to be 12½. So I just pushed the fabric a bit and retook the measurement, and I think this is it. It is 12½. Now let's take the vertical measurement. Now the short length is 18. We'll be attaching a band to add the elastic to it. So I'll subtract 1 inch from the 18, so that gives us 17. Alright, then I'm going to add additional 2 inches to make it 19 to use to fold the hem of the shorts. So that's what I'm marking. I hope you understand. We subtract 1 inch from the actual measurement, then we add 2 inches for the hem or the folding at the down part of the short. So I went ahead to square this up like this. Now I'm going to go down for the crotch depth, which is 11 inches like this. Then I'll go up to mark the hip measurement, which is from waist to hip is 9 inches. I remark the hip again and then the crotch depth. Then I'll go ahead and square them as well. Alright. Now I'll mark the full length, which is 17 inches now. I'll mark that as well. Then I'll go ahead and square it as well. Hey guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel or if you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment if you enjoy watching the tutorial, and then please share this video to your friends and other sewing lovers. Okay, so we are done with the vertical measurements. Now, as you can see, we have the waist, the hip, the crotch depth, and then the full length of the shorts. Okay. Now, I'm going to be marking the crotch extension. To do that, I'm going to divide the hip circumference by 4. Then I'm going to, that is 9½. Then I'll add 1 inch for seam allowance. So that gives us 10½. I will mark it on the hip line, on the crotch line, and then on the waist line like this. Then I'll go ahead and straighten it up, join them together like this. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use to create the extension by going up from the crotch depth about 1 inch and then give it a curve like so. This is it. Okay, so now we are going to go to the, sorry, I'll go to the hem of the shorts. Then I'm going to divide my knee circumference by 2. I'll divide my knee circumference. This is not actually on my knee. It is about 2 inches above my knee. That's where I want the length of the short to be. So where you want the short to be, if it is exactly at your knee or above your knee, make sure you take that measurement. Then I added 1 inch for seam allowance. Then I repeat the measurements for the knee on the very hem of the short. By then I will add additional ½ inch and slant it just as seen in the video. Then I'll go ahead and then connect that the full length mark to that of the crotch extension. So this is basically, this is simple. I'll go ahead and cut this out. Now, as you can see, I didn't make any adjustments on the waistline because you're going to be attaching a waistband to the waistline. Okay, so I'll cut this out. This is basically the front part of the short. Now, I'm going to use the front part of the short to cut the back pieces as well. Okay, so I'll fold my fabric like this. I'll go ahead and fold my fabric like this, and then I'm going to place the front pieces on it, making sure that the edges or the sides are equal on the folded fabric like this. Now, the most important thing here is the crotch extension. So I'm making sure that the crotch extension is at least 3 inches wider than that of the front part of the short. So I extended the crotch extension by 3 inches. You can make it 2.5 if you want. Then on the side of the crotch, I came out 2 inches like this and connected it. When you reach where the curve is, you give it a curve to join the crotch extension. I'm sorry, the camera couldn't capture the very end of the crotch extension very well. Now the down part, I marked 1.5 inches like as you can see me doing. I marked 1.5 inches like this and then connected it to the crotch extension as well. Okay guys. Now on the waistline for the extended crotch, I'll go up 2 inches. I'll raise the seats 2 inches, then I'm going to connect it to the side of the waistline. Now this is important so that you don't show the back of your waist when you wear this, and it makes the crotch um comfortable on you. So I went ahead to cut out the back piece as well. I'm very sorry that the very crotch extension the camera couldn't capture that. Okay guys, so this is how it came out. We have both pieces of the front and then the back part of the short. So this is the front part of the short. I'm going to join the crotch like this with 1/2 inch. I'm going to join them with 1/2 inch like this. Okay guys, so this is how it came out after joining it. So I'll put it aside and then bring out the back pieces as well. Now the back pieces, I'll also join that with 1/2 inch, but then I'll come down from the waistline about three inches like this. Then I'll join the rest at 1/2 inch because I don't want to close the back of the short since we'll be joining the waistband to it, starting from there. Okay, so I went ahead to pin um the 3 inches that I left on the crotch for the back piece. So this is how it came out after joining the rest of the crotch. I open up the seam like this and then flat iron it. I open up the seam and then give it a point as you can see me doing. I'll do it for the front piece as well. Now I'm going to place both of them down like this with the right side facing each other. Then I'm going to make sure the crotch lines meet each other. Then I'll go ahead and pin it like this. The crotch line, the seams, I'll make sure they meet each other. Then I'll pin it. I'm going to join the down parts of the shorts like this with 1/2 inch. I'll join them with 1/2 inch like this. Okay, so that has been done. We've closed the down parts of both. We joined the down part of both the front and then the back piece. It's time to join the sides like this. It's time to join the sides. I'll take it to the sewing machine and then join that also with 1/2 inch seam allowance. Okay, so that has also been done. This is very simple, guys. Now, don't worry about the shortage. The shortage at the down part of the short. That's because of the seats that we raised at the crotch line on the waist. Remember. All right, so this is going to be for our waistband. That is 5 inches, and then the wideness will depend on the circumference on the waist of the shorts. So I'll fold it up like this and then give it a point. I'll fold it up like this and give it a press. So when you fold it, you should be having 2.5 inches on fold. Now after this, I'm going to open this up like this and fold in 1/2 inch on one side of the band like this. I'll fold in 1/2 inch at one side like this all the way to the other end of the band. Now I'll repeat the same thing on the other side of the band by folding in 1/2 inch, then I'll press it down with the iron all the way to the other end of the band. Alright, so after this I'm going to fold them together like this. I'll fold it down like this and then I'll just press it again all the way to the other end of the band. So guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel or you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel and like this video. Please leave a comment because it encourages me a lot. And then share this video to other sewing lovers and your friends as well. Okay, so now go ahead and take out the pins before we join the band to it. I went ahead to turn this to the right side of the fabric like this. Now I went ahead to give the short a quick press before I can go ahead to attach the waistband and then the elastic. So this is the elastic. I forgot to add it to the materials we were using in the intro. Alright, so it is 1 inch wide and then the length depends on how you want it. So I've cut about 25 inches long for the elastic band for the elastic. So that's the elasticity of the band and how you want it on your waist as well. So this is how I'm going to join the band to the waist. I open it up like this and then I place it inside the band like this. I'm going to join it all the way to the other end of the waist. So this is how it came out. I just placed the waistline about 1/2 inch into the 1/2 inch allowance that we folded in, and I went ahead to join it all around. So this is how it turned out. So I inserted the safety pin into the elastic band, closed it up, and then I'm going to use it to pass through the waistband on the shorts. Now you push the safety pin in while pulling out the fabric or the waistline. Push the safety pin in through the hole in the waistband while pushing away um while pulling the fabric out. Please don't be rough with the safety pin to avoid being injured or being hurt with the safety pin. Okay, so this is it. We've we've gotten to the other end of the waistline of the waistband rather. So I'll go ahead and secure it with a pin just as you saw in the video. Then I'll go ahead and push the waistband through as you can see me doing. So like this. Okay, so I've been able to push the other end also in like this. Now I'll also secure this end with a pin to avoid it from um, completely entering the waistband like this. So I'll go ahead and turn it to the wrong side of the fabric. I'll first of all take away the safety pin. I'll take out the safety pin from the elastic like this and then I'll turn it to the wrong side of the fabric. Then I'll put both ends of the back pieces together like this. Then I'll join it like this through the already seam line that we have. Okay, so that is also done. I'll turn it to the right side, then we join the hem of the shorts. Okay, guys. So this is it. As I said earlier, don't worry about the shortness at the end of the at the hem of the shirt. Is because of the seat or the crotch extension we did at the back. Okay, so I folded in 1 inch like this. I'll go ahead and give it a press. Remember, we added 2 inches for that. I'll go ahead and give it a press. Then I'm going to go ahead and then fold in again 1 inch like this. So that's the essence of the slanting that we did at the hem of the short to avoid bulkiness at the hem of the short. So I just press it down like this. I'll do same for the other side of the short as well. Okay, so now I'm going to take the sewing machine and then I'm going to stitch it all around like this. I'll do same for the other side as well. Okay guys, so this is how it turned out. This is our short, very simple. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe, like, share this video. See you on my next tutorial. Bye.